Have you ever stood up from your favorite chair and felt a twinge in your back that made you wince? Or maybe you've noticed that bending down to tie your shoes or pick up a grandkid leaves you feeling stiff and sore for hours. If you're over 60, those little aches can sneak up more often than they used to, and trust me, you're not alone. Back pain is one of the most common complaints as we age, but here's the good news. A lot of it can be avoided. The truth is, some everyday habits might be quietly hurting your back without you even realizing it. In this video, we're going to walk through 4 common mistakes that can lead to back pain after 60 and share simple, practical ways to keep your back feeling strong and pain-free. Let's dive right in and talk about the first mistake, because it's one so many of us make without even thinking. The first mistake is sitting for too long without moving. I know, it's so easy to get cozy in that recliner, especially when you're watching a good show or reading a book. But staying in one position for hours can put a lot of strain on your spine. Think of your back like a garden hose. When it's kinked for too long, it doesn't work as well. Sitting compresses your spine and tightens the muscles around it, which can lead to stiffness or even sharp pain. My friend Susan, who's 65, used to spend hours knitted without a break, and she complained about her lower back aching by dinner time. The fix? Try setting a timer for every 30 minutes to stand up, stretch, or take a quick walk around the room. Even something as simple as marching in place for a minute can get your blood flowing and loosen things up. If you're worried about mobility, you can even do gentle shoulder rolls or twist your torso slightly while seated. The key is to keep moving, even just a little, to give your back a break. Another big mistake is lifting things the wrong way. Whether it's a bag of groceries, a laundry basket, or even a potted plant, bending over and yanking something up can put serious stress on your back. After 60, our spines aren't as flexible as they used to be, and those sudden movements can lead to pulled muscles or worse. Instead, think about using your legs, not your back, to do the heavy lifting. Picture yourself squatting down like you're sitting in a chair, keeping your back straight, and then using your thighs to push back up. I remember my neighbor Bob, who's 68, telling me he'd tweak his back trying to lift a box of books. After learning to bend at the knees and keep the load close to his body, he says it's like night and day. If something's too heavy, don't be shy about asking for help or using a cart to move it. Little tweaks like this can save you a lot of pain. So, we've covered how sitting too long and lifting incorrectly can sneakily hurt your back. These are habits we often don't notice until the pain starts, but with a few small changes, you can protect your spine and feel better every day. There's more to watch out for, though, like a common morning routine that might be setting you up for discomfort. Stick with me, and let's explore the next way to keep your back happy and pain-free. Let's keep going with another mistake that can really sneak up on you: ignoring your posture. I know, posture might sound like something your mom nagged you about when you were a kid, but it's a big deal for your back, especially after 60. When you slouch, whether you're sitting at the kitchen table, scrolling on your phone, or even standing while chatting with a neighbor, your spine curves in ways it's not meant to. Over time, that puts extra pressure on your back muscles and discs, which can lead to aches that linger. Think of your spine like a stack of blocks. If they're not lined up properly, the whole thing feels wobbly. My friend Carol, who's 62, used to hunch over a crossword puzzle for hours and wondered why her upper back felt so sore. She started making a conscious effort to sit up straighter, with her shoulders relaxed and her back supported by a cushion. It's not about sitting like you're in military school. Just imagine a string gently pulling the top of your head toward the ceiling. If you're standing, try to keep your weight balanced on both feet. A simple trick is to check your reflection in a window or mirror throughout the day to catch yourself slouching. Small adjustments like these can make your back feel so much better, and they don't take much effort at all. Another mistake that can hurt your back is skipping gentle exercise or stretching. It's tempting to think that resting is always the best way to avoid pain, especially if your back's been acting up. But here's the thing. Your back muscles need movement to stay strong and flexible. Without it, they can get stiff, making pain worse instead of better. Now, I'm not saying you need to start lifting weights or running laps. Gentle exercises like walking, swimming, or even chair yoga can do wonders. Picture this. You're doing a simple stretch, like reaching one arm across your body to loosen your shoulders, or gently twisting your torso while seated. These moves keep your spine limber and your muscles supportive. My Uncle George, who's 67, started doing a 10-minute stretching routine every morning after his coffee, and he says his back hasn't felt as good in years. If you're new to exercise, start with just 5 minutes a day, maybe some leg swings or arm circles, and build from there. There are tons of free videos online designed for seniors that guide you through safe, easy moves. Just be sure to listen to your body and stop if anything feels off. And if you've got any health conditions, check with your doctor before starting something new. The goal is to keep your back happy with movement that feels good, not forced. So, we've talked about how slouching and skipping gentle exercise can quietly cause trouble for your back. These are things we often do without thinking, but with a little attention, you can turn them into habits that keep you feeling strong and pain-free. There's one more mistake to watch out for, though, and it's something you might be doing every day without realizing how it's affecting your spine. Keep watching, and let's dive into the final way to protect your back and stay comfortable. Now, let's talk about one final mistake that can really sneak up on your back: sleeping in a way that doesn't support your spine. We all love a good night's sleep, but if your mattress is sagging like an old hammock or your pillow leaves your neck at an odd angle, you might wake up feeling stiffer than when you went to bed. After 60, your back needs a little extra TLC to stay aligned while you rest. Think of your spine like a delicate chain. It needs to stay straight to avoid kinks. A mattress that's too soft or too firm can throw things off, and a pillow that's too high or flat can strain your neck and upper back. My friend Linda, who's 64, used to wake up with a sore lower back every morning until she swapped her ancient mattress for one with medium firm support. If a new mattress isn't in the budget, try a mattress topper for extra cushioning or support. For pillows, aim for one that keeps your neck in line with your spine. Side sleepers might need a thicker one, while back sleepers do better with something thinner. You can even try placing a pillow under your knees if you sleep on your back, or between your knees if you're a side sleeper, to take pressure off your lower back. Linda started doing this, and she says it's like her back gets a mini vacation every night. If you're unsure about your setup, experiment with small tweaks, and don't be afraid to talk to a doctor or physical therapist for advice tailored to you. A good night's sleep should leave you feeling refreshed, not achy. As we wrap this up, let's think about what we've covered. Sitting too long without moving, lifting things the wrong way, slouching through the day, skipping gentle exercise, and sleeping on an unsupported setup. These are all habits that can creep into our routines and make our backs complain. But the beauty is, they're fixable with small, doable changes. Maybe you set a timer to stand up and stretch every half hour, or practice squatting to pick up that grocery bag, or take a moment to straighten your shoulders while you're at the table. Perhaps you add a few minutes of gentle stretching to your morning, or check that your pillow is helping, not hurting, your spine. These aren't big overhauls. They're little shifts that add up to a stronger, more comfortable back. You deserve to move through your day without wincing every time you stand up or bend down. Start with one change that feels manageable, and I bet you'll notice a difference sooner than you think. I'd love to hear from you in the comments. What's one thing you've noticed that helps your back feel better, or maybe a habit you're ready to try changing? Your story might just inspire someone else watching. If this video gave you some ideas to keep your back pain-free, please give a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button for more tips to help you feel your best after 60. Here's to moving easier, feeling stronger, and enjoying every day with a happier, healthier back. Thanks for watching, and here's to thriving at any age.